Dubai Visa Status Change. How to switch visas without leaving the UAE. Planning to change from a tourist, visit, or employment visa? Find out who needs a status amendment in Dubai, how much it costs, which documents are required, and how to apply. Have you quit your job and are you looking to remain in Dubai under a residence visa? It's possible through a visa status change, also known as a status amendment in Dubai. Here's everything you need to know about who is eligible for this process and how to apply. What is a visa status change? A service offered by the General Directorate of Residency and Foreigners Affairs, Dubai, and known as status amendment. The visa status change allows a sponsored individual's visa type to be amended from an employment visa to a residence visa. In what situations is the visa status change necessary? According to the Emirates Government Services Hub, a government services center based in Dubai, the visa status change becomes required in the following cases. The individual who is already in the UAE has obtained new sponsorship. For instance, an individual who was on a virtual work visa in Dubai has received a job offer in the city and is in the process of moving to an employer-sponsored residence visa. In cases where the person is eligible to receive a golden visa, there is no need for any sponsor. The individual's entry or residence permit has been issued for the new sponsor, and the old permit has been cancelled before the residence visa stamping procedure. It's important to note that the individual's new entry permit must be issued, but not yet activated. If their new entry permit has already been electronically stamped and activated, or if the individual has exited and re-entered the UAE on the new entry permit, a status amendment is not required. In such cases, activation occurs automatically upon entry or electronic stamping. Do I need a status change from visit visa to work visa? The same service feature also applies when you're moving between other types of visas, such as from a visit visa to a work visa. According to GDRFA, when moving to a work visa, you must hold a new entry permit approved for the target visa category, and the previous residence permit or entry permit must be cancelled. Here are the general eligibility conditions, according to the GDRFA. A valid passport with at least 6 months remaining validity, a valid unexpired current visa or entry permit, or an application submitted within the applicable grace period. No outstanding overstay fines or immigration violations. If fines exist, they must be settled before or during the status change process. Approval of the new visa category by the relevant authority. Examples include an approved work permit from the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratization for employment, or an approved family entry permit for sponsorship cases. A valid sponsor for the new visa category. An employer, a family member, or self-sponsorship for golden visa and green visa holders. When do I complete the visa status change process? In the UAE residence visa process, the status amendment step occurs after your previous visa has been cancelled and once your new entry permit has been issued. After you complete the visa status change, you can continue with the rest of the steps to acquire a residence visa. Complete the mandatory medical fitness test, register for your Emirates ID and biometric collection, and submit your visa for stamping. Can the visa status change occur without the person leaving the country? Through the status amendment process, the UAE permits individuals to remain in the country for the entire duration of their visa transition. The visa can be converted inside Dubai without the person leaving the UAE. The status amendment essentially activates the new entry permit, allowing the individual to continue their residency in the country. However, applicants must follow through on all official processes to obtain their new visa and ensure they complete all formalities involved, such as their medical fitness test and Emirates ID registration. After your previous work permit and the associated visa has been cancelled, the new entry permit must be activated by changing the work visa status to a residence visa. This step is necessary for obtaining a residence visa stamp and is processed by the GDRFA. Documents required. In order to process your visa status amendment, you require the following documents, according to GDRFA. Passport copy of the sponsored person, passport copy of the sponsor, photograph of the sponsored person, copy of the sponsor's residence permit, copy of the cancelled entry or residence permit, copy of the new entry permit. What is the cost of the visa status change? According to the GDRFA, here's the fee schedule for a status amendment. Status amendment fee, dirham 500. Knowledge dirham, dirham 10. Innovation dirham, dirham 10. Individual fee, dirham 15. Establishment fee, dirham 50. How to apply for status amendment. If you are switching to a work visa, a public relations officer at your new place of employment can assist you with the entire process. However, if you are switching to a self-sponsored residence visa, you can apply for the visa status change in person at Amera centers in Dubai. Follow the steps below to apply through any of these channels. Apply via the gdrfa.website. Visit gdrfad.gov.ae and log in with your UAE PAS. Navigate to Services and in the search bar, search for Status Amendment. Select Start Service. Fill in the application data, including your personal details and passport information. Upload the required documents. Pay the service fees. In a period of 48 hours, you will receive a notification via SMS and your registered email address about the completed process. Apply in person via an Emer Center. If you would like to apply in person, visit an Emer Center in Dubai. You can find a list of service center locations here, emer247.com. Visit a conveniently located Emer Center. Take a ticket and wait for your turn. Speak to an agent and request a visa status change. The agent will collect your documents and assist you with filling in your details in the application form. You will receive an application tracking number and will be notified via SMS within 48 hours upon the completion of the process. Thanks for watching video. If you have any queries related to UAE visas, you can write in comments. We shall try to reply then.